morning, my decor lovers. We all know about the man cave, but you know what? The ladies want to have some fun too. It's the fan cave today. Shai DeLuca-Tamasi, come on in here. We are fans. We are fans of all sorts of things. So this, you know what, there's a masculine flavor to this setup, but everyone can have fun in this space. It's gorgeous.
You got it. So you know what, the problem with a man cave or fan cave in this situation is that it's always stuck in the basement somewhere far away from the rest of the house. And the reason is, it's usually over the top, literal, sports centric. And the problem with that is it doesn't usually then jive with the rest of the decor in the house. So the idea here is, and it's going to be real, super simple tip, rather than literal, figurative. Everything in a good, well-done man cave, fan cave here, is going to be a figurative design concept. So everything here is from LT. Let's start with the sofa. This was the biggest guy. So in a man cave, we talk about having a leather sofa in a man cave. This I was at LT and I saw it, and I thought, the first thing I thought was baseball glove.
Oh,
this
that's
looks
true.
like a baseball glove.
See, I never thought that even once.
See? Well, right?
It totally makes sense,
My
though.
grandfather would be so proud. It's the only sports reference that I know. So perfect. It reminds me of a baseball glove. I thought, you know what, this is great. This is such a large piece. This is going to kind of be the jumping off point. So as in any decor concept, you really want to have your largest piece be inspiration to the rest. Let's go into the chairs that you're standing next
these
to.
are awesome.
Aren't they gorgeous?
This is great.
So hides, so many people have hides on the floor. The problem with having a hide on the floor in a masculine space, especially in a fan cave, is that beer gets spilled, wine gets spilled, whatever gets spilled. And you know, it's really difficult to clean up. So this is on a chair. This is a lot nicer. These are super comfortable, and they're a nice scale. So it kind of balances everything else really nicely.
Everything's so distinguished and sophisticated too. You don't have to have that big puffy man chair with the recliner. Right? You don't have to do that. These are comfy too.
They are comfy, and you know what? Your wife is actually going to let you have this on the main floor. Yes. You don't have to be in the basement anymore.
Sequestered to the basement. This is good furniture.
Exactly. Okay, coffee tables. So coffee tables is a huge, really important piece, obviously, of any space. I decided, instead of doing one large one, to do two smaller. These are actually side tables, but we're pairing them. What I like about these, is the wood base is stunning. Love these. And it has a real nice masculine feel to it. Design is really all about the really raw look right now. These are great. Glass top, give it a little bit of a lighter feel. Let's talk about the rug. We talk about doing rugs in a men's space. Men are a little bit hesitant about choosing a rug for a space because they're not quite sure, oftentimes, what it is to put in a space. I find geometrics, and in this case, a geometric, but a second life. And what is a second life? So if you look at this rug, Tracy, it almost looked like it has a wash on it. What's great about this is that it's really forgiving. You spill something on it, you don't really notice it. So this is great, and it's a low pile. Not something's going to get caught into it.
It's beautiful, and you're also being eco-friendly.
You're being eco-friendly, absolutely. It's reused. Let's look at the light fixture.
So I love the light fixture.
This is a favorite of mine. So the patina on it is a little bit brass, a little bit silver. What's nice about this and what makes this super easy is that you don't need to worry that it's not going to work with something. This can really work with anything. The shades are black, so that's a really nice grounding point for the space where everything else is kind of a little bit more colorful. Finally, every man cave in this part of the living area has to have a great TV, right? I mean, how are you going to watch the sports?
All the men are like, why didn't you start with that? Are you kidding me?
Drooling.
Humongous television.
It's gorgeous. So this is the Sharp Quattron Plus TV.
Lovely.
This is 4K capable, so that's going to be kind of like the next generation in technology. I love this. It's so super thin. It can be easily mounted. You can have it on a stand just like we see here. But I mean, who doesn't want this in their space?
Oh, of course. And this is a designer's television, so you guys will be okay with this. It's a beautiful piece. It's thin. Do you want it?
Yes.
You want it?
Right? Let's do it.
We're gonna give it away. Let's give it away.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is gonna be fun.
We are going to give this stunning 60-inch Sharp Aquos Quattron television to someone in our audience. It's got the highest resolution, full HD TV. The winner is, drumroll please. Picking here. It is Rose Cacciarelli. I'm going to Rose's house tonight.
Seriously.
Nice little gift there. Pretty nice.
Well done, Rose.
Nice Rose.
Well done, Rose.
So when Rose goes home, she's going to have a lot of friends. The television
Rose,
is worth...
I'm coming over to watch TV.
It's worth $2,200.
Awesome.
So that is a nice little gift.
That's
okay,
great.
so, you know, we got to play some games.
Exactly.
We might be watching the game. We might be watching our favorite award show, having some fun.
You got it.
But then in the breaks, the commercial breaks, we can play.
You need something
on
to
this
do.
Gorgeous vintage piece. Is it vintage? Because it looks vintage.
It looks vintage.
It's all reclaimed.
Foosball tables are making a huge comeback right now.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? A lot of them are kind of those old ones that we know with the colorful characters on it. But this, again, from LT, has a really reclaimed look to it. The beautiful, it almost looks like car parts at the sides to it, and these brass knobs. Just gorgeous. I love this piece. It's really masculine, really heavy. So it's really a statement piece rather than just a game. Again, your wives are going to love this because this is a piece that you want to show off, not something that you're trying to hide away after, right?
This would be the only foosball that would make it into my house.
Exactly.
The foosball machine. Like, look at the legs on this. This is gorgeous.
It's stunning. It's stunning. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And
Really
I mean,
nice.
finally, obviously, in every fan cave, we got a drink, right? We have to have a place where because being able to have,
necessary.
which is why we chose a short pile on the rug. So choosing artwork for a man cave or a fan cave oftentimes tends to be, again, like I said, really sports centric.
Right.
You don't have to go over the top with, you know, your sports team's logos or whatnot. You can, but if you want to be upstairs on the main floor, consider doing something a little bit more design savvy. So the purple here, my brother-in-law is an absolute sports fanatic, and his team, I'm so sorry I can't remember what it is, was a purple.
I love you, Shai.
I love you too. Was a purple color, but it was a really bright, vibrant purple.
Yes,
which really doesn't. It's too purple. It's almost juvenile, and it didn't really look good in a home. So we darkened up that same purple, and he still has then his fan color, but in a lot more design savvy way.
Way better.
Way better, right?
Love that.
Finally, let's talk about the bar itself. So I love repurposing cabinets as a bar. If you don't have the space in your house for a full-on bar, using just a cabinet like this is great. And I love this metalwork on here. It's really masculine. It's industrial. Great piece. And we've topped it off with, of course, wine, yes, beer, yes. But for those people that, let's say, for example, want to have a coffee or an espresso or cappuccino, whatnot, KitchenAid has designed a line with Nespresso. So this is a KitchenAid Nespresso coffee maker, cappuccino maker, latte maker. I have this at home. I am in love with this piece. And what I like about the Nespresso line is, we'll get to this in a second, is that it's so design savvy. So we have things on top of a countertop. They're usually very heavy and not design savvy. This is beautiful. This is the sparkling beverage maker powered by SodaStream. Again,
cool.
This is really cool. So, you know, you want to have sparkling beverages, but they're so full of sugar.
Right.
You can use whatever you want, any juice you want, make your own juice at home and add carbonation to it with this. So I love these two pieces.
Get a nice little healthy bubbly going.
They are.
Really good. Well, after the show, we'll be drawing for the KitchenAid sparkling beverage maker powered by SodaStream. And for the chance to win the KitchenAid Nespresso machine, follow us on Twitter. That's @CityLineCA and retweet our contest tweet. Thank you, Shai.